everybody. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yeah.
Good, so I don't know how to change it. All right, my name is Stephen Ferguson, and I'm the Director of Media Relations for this year's show. So we have a nice formal opening ceremony here. We have some beautiful people that are going to come up and share some words with us. And it's going to be a short and sweet and a very good meeting. So thank you for joining us this morning. It's a little gloomy. The weatherman was right this time. You never know. They're either a weatherman or a politician. You can't believe either of them. So we're hoping for sunny days for the rest of the weekend anyways. So first we're going to have Brian Caleb come up. He's the president and CEO of Georgian College. And if you haven't heard, he's going to take vacation for the rest of his life. So say a couple of words for us here. Thanks.
Well, you described us as beautiful people, too. That's. I wish I was on vacation for the rest of my life, but I doubt that I will be. But anyways, well, welcome to the 26th Auto Show. And again, you can tell it's the Auto Show because it's raining out. And it doesn't matter when we move this, the weather just follows us. But anyways, I think hopefully it's not going to be as bad as we think. And it'll be okay for the weekend in particular where we get our biggest crowds. But I want to, I guess, just first of all, thank all the students for your involvement in this. It's obviously a great learning opportunity, but it's a lot of hours, and really this is, as you know, a student-run show. And I want to thank the staff who have been involved in this, and I'm really, not to go through everybody's name, but I'll just mention one, Hank Thibodeau. Hank has been involved with the Auto Show for a lot of years now, and unfortunately, Hank could not be here today. And Hank's going to be retiring actually the same day as me, the end of June. And but I just wonder if we could recognize Hank's services to the Auto Show. I want to thank the manufacturers for their incredible support, and the show doesn't happen without them, and there's many dealers involved as well. This building was built by the automotive industry, and it's interesting, there's a plaque right behind Stephanie there on the wall, the founding board of directors. And I just want to recognize we have 3 of the founding board members here with us today. We have Brian Roundtree, John Holland, and Ken Graydon. Thank you so much. And the entire board, the program advisory committee, these are all automotive industry leaders, and they give an incredible amount of time and advice to the institution. And I just want to mention that part of their advice comes Alan Childs, President of Nissan Canada. Hi, Alan. How are you?
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to the opening. That was awkward, wasn't it? Do you want to have a seat?
I've got a noon lunch with Mr. DeRosier.
Oh, Dennis. Well, say hi to Dennis for us. Okay, thank you, Alan. We were just out in Power Street. We had a tent out there, and we were announcing new vehicle-to-home technology between PowerStream and Nissan, and it's all part of a big research proposal that we're working on as well with those companies and other companies, automotive companies as well. So you'll hear more about that in the future. But anyways, I guess I think I'll just end on that note. I just want to again wish the students, the organizing committee, and all the manufacturers and dealers, everyone involved in this auto show, all the best over this weekend, and thank you for your many years of support. Thank you.
All right, that's awesome. So next I'd like to introduce my great committee. Without them, we all wouldn't be here today, and we'd all be at home hiding from the rain. But instead, we're going to come out and enjoy it and see all the new cars. So we have Allison Moody, who is Director of Sponsorship and Kids Zone and all that fun stuff. Next, we have Nicole Simpson, who just ran off her hair from being outside running around, being the Director of Physical Resources. see it's okay, he's been dry the whole morning. Marc-Andre Todd Parent, who had probably the hardest job getting the morale built up in the students and just getting everybody pumped up for this year's show and getting them on the teams and getting them their uniforms and their training. He's done a great job. Mark. Awesome. So next we have a special guest from the city of Barrie. We have Councillor Jackson, who is the acting mayor on behalf of Jeff Lehman.
Thank you very much. Good morning, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, students. It's a pleasure to be here this morning with you at the, I believe, the 27th opening of the automotive show at Georgian College. On behalf of Mayor Lehman and my council colleagues, I'd like to extend our best wishes and greetings to all of you. Lehman's unfortunately can't attend. He's at another function. This morning I had an opportunity to look at your website, and the website had a theme on there this year, and it was to, I believe, aspire, desire and succeed, and I think that it's actually believe and succeed. I believe with that principle in mind, you will be very successful with your show, and I think you should be all congratulated. It's an important function in the city of Barrie, but also an important function for the Georgian College. The impact of Georgian College on the city, with the city of Barrie and surrounding areas is immense. But not only here in the province of Ontario, but nationwide. So to all these students, I hope you have a very successful 27th show. Don't let the waiting discourage you. It'll probably dissipate and you'll be very successful. Congratulations.
All right, thank you, Councillor Jackson. So on that note, it's a good idea because I'm writing my speech as we go here. So aspire, believe, succeed. It took a long time to come up with this, and well, we had guidance because we rebranded the school at the Automotive Business School of Canada. So we had ABS to work with. So like, what is our goal this year? So we're aspiring to put on the best and biggest show to increase the audience and turnout. So how do you do that? Well, you got to believe in yourselves and believe in the students that put it together. So we believe in ourselves, we believe in everyone involved, that we have the knowledge, skills, determination, support to make it happen. So in a couple of days, we're going to look back at all our success and hopefully surpass our aspirations and pull off one of the best shows in history. All right, without any further ado, I'm going to introduce Dr. Marie Noel Balakowski. If I mispronounce it, it's okay. She's messed up my name at the award ceremony. So
I think actually Marie is fine, so it's okay. I'm okay with that. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Now I don't know anymore if we talk about the 26th or the 27th, but you know, after 25 we don't count it anymore. And so welcome to our auto show. And certainly I wanted to congratulate the students and for all the wonderful work that they have done and they will be doing during the weekend. And certainly, you know, for those who are worried about the rain, you know what? It's the learning. We need to remember that the auto show is a lab for all of us. And the learning occurs sometimes way much more in the preparation than it is in the delivery. So truly, this is only 2 days. It's not a big deal. Even if it's pouring rain for the whole weekend, you have already learned something. And you know, the automotive industry, it's a lot of interesting events that happen at any given time that you're not aware of. So I just call for that weather to make sure that I prepare you well for the industry. How's that? Also, I wanted to thank, obviously, the industry who continuously, during all those years, been very supportive of us. And actually, we have 17 manufacturers on site today, so we're very pleased with that. And again, they never give up on us, and we are very well supported and very pleased. We have about 135 students working at the auto show this weekend, and many other programs. Beside the automotive program, the bachelor and the diploma, we do have students from the research analyst program, the police foundation, the pre-service firefighter, the automotive manufacturing, automotive product design, and marketing and business administration students. So truly we can say our auto show is a Georgian College auto show, and we're very pleased with that. We do have as well special guests that we always wanted to recognize, and this is our high school in our community who's visiting us, and we have 6 of them, and one of them is the Francophone community. It's l'école Le Caron. Alors à vous, j'aimerais vous souhaiter la bienvenue et j'espère que vous allez profiter de notre salon d'auto et que vous allez bien vous amuser et peut-être considérer notre programme dans le futur. There was a joke in that, so. You get perfect, thank you. Just giving you the cue. Okay. I think the auto show, this is the first time we have an auto show since we went through the rebranding of our school. And I have to say, and I almost feel to apologize to our students. Some of our students left in their co-op last fall, and when they came back, they have a new name on their school. So I said, well, it's probably pretty disturbing for some of them who hasn't been involved or be aware of what was going on. So I would like to take 2 minutes to explain to you and all the group, and maybe some of the manufacturers as well, who may decide, well, I used to come to the Canadian Automotive Institute, now I see on the building Automotive Business School of Canada, what happened? Well, then, I have to say in a nutshell and very briefly that we were questioning at one point and wanted to revise what kind of a promotion that we were doing and revising the material and where we were promoting and so on and so forth. And we've been very fortunate to work with a very well-known ad agency, which is Young and Rubicam, who worked with us significantly over 1 year to just help us out to design new material and also to look at our promotional material as well. What we found and what we discovered is very priceless. And if there is one thing that I will always remember about this whole experience, it's not about how much money you spend in our promotion. It's about what you're telling people. And this is what Young and Rubicam has been helpful with us to work and talk about what we should tell the people in our message. So basically, all of our students in the focus group and also alumni kept saying, well, I always have to explain that the Canadian Automotive, so yes, it's a business program, it's about automotive, but it's in Barrie, it's a national program, there's a lot of credibility, 25 more years of experience, and basically we were looking for, and this is where Young and Rubicam truly help us, to design and talk about our new name. And truly, we are the Automotive Business School of Canada, established since 1985. It says everything, and we're very proud of it. Truly, right now you're a witness of a very good moment in our school of the new rebranding. So finally, I don't want to take more time, but I felt that it was important for me to address that as I have all of the students in front of me right now. But I certainly wanted to thank you everyone for all the excellent and wonderful work that you have done and will continue to do this weekend. Thanks to the manufacturer, obviously to the staff and the team. Thank you so much, and I hope you will enjoy the show. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marie. That was great. So next, I'll get into this instead. All right. So we have lots of sponsors that really give to our show, and without them we couldn't promote the show, and half the things that are at the show wouldn't happen. An example is Active Green and Rossi provide the tires for the Fat Porsche Test Track. Fat Automotive provides the cars. So we really like to thank the sponsors. So Active Green and Ross, we have AutoCatch.com, B101 and Shea FM. The Bear Examiner does a lot for us as well. They create the programs for us, and they went out in the paper, which is awesome publicity for the show. Went out to over 20,000 people, which is just awesome. We have our CRS Contractor Dental Supply. We have Ford, which is Integrated Automotive Group, so they donate a lot of money towards Kids Zone and make Kids Zone a lot of fun for the young ones. JGL Events, every year they come out and set up the tents for us, and they do a fantastic job with cycling and all that good stuff. We have Kicks 106 in the dock, and they always help push our show. They're outside to help you stop by, and maybe we'll have some free swagger for you. If not, don't get mad. This year we tried to market a little bit more north, so what's more north than a radio station called The Moose? So we tried that out. Seems like we're getting good response from it. Paul Southland Motors and SLP Performance have brought out some cars that you wouldn't regularly see. We have the Panther, which is a 600 horsepower Camaro. That's pretty sweet. So I recommend checking that out before you leave, that's for sure. The Peak, which is a Collingwood radio station, they've been fantastic. Rock 95 and Cool FM. Rock 95 will be here tomorrow live on location to help push the show and promote it. Sunset Speedway, we always partner together. We sponsor their opening night races, and they come here and they have a car outside. Definitely stop by and check that out. TD Auto Finance, they give us free food. It's fantastic. And Telequip Wireless Communications, they keep us all communicating with each other, which is a necessity of the show. So without dragging this out too much longer, I'm going to introduce Rick Coach. He's the, sorry if I said it wrong again. He's going to be the replacement for Barry Domes as the chair of the head of directors for the Automotive School of Business. I'd like to recognize Barry Domes at this point as well, who was the chair of directors, and he did a fantastic job, and thank you, Barry Domes, very much. I met Rick about 20 minutes ago, and he seems like an awesome guy. He flew all the way from Alberta just to be with us this morning, so let's give him a big round of applause.
I don't think I've been referred to as awesome and beautiful in one day, not even by my wife, so this is awesome. So my name is Rick Kosh. I'm from the Kosh Automotive Group in Alberta, and I'm the chairman of the board for the Automotive Business School of Canada. And I'm honored to address you here today at your 27th Auto Show. And first of all, I think I'd like to recognize Marie and her team and the faculty for the hard work and dedication that they do to support our industry. They do a great job, and this show just shows that. I'd like to thank Rick Gaucher and the CADA. Rick was the one that asked me to step on the board, and the support that the Canadian Automotive Dealers Association gives to the school is awesome. Last year, like Marie said, it was an exciting year with the rebranding with Y&R. Chris Jordan and the team that he put together was incredible. It all came from a phone call that I made with Chris when we were looking at that identity crisis a little bit. And how they stepped up on behalf of the school and behalf of the industry was great. So I'd like to thank them for that. As well, I'd like to acknowledge the board of directors. These guys are hardworking professionals that have a lot of knowledge, and they put a lot of time and dedication into the school. And I'm very proud to work with them, and I've gotten to know them all very well. They're great people. So any of the board members that are here right now, can you please stand and be acknowledged? And thank you. And also personally like to thank Barry. Barry did a very great job over the last 4 years as your tenure as co-chair, and I know I've got some big shoes to fill there. So, but that's great work you did. And lastly, the students, don't get discouraged with the rain. Every time we have a show and shine at the dealership, it seems to rain, right? Every time we have a sale, it seems to be the worst snowstorm in history. But we still sell cars, and we still get through it, and it's all a challenge. And this is just part of your learning curve when you come into the automotive industry. The automotive industry throws you a curve every day. And that's why it's so much fun and why people love it so much, because you never know what's going to happen day to day. I go to work in the morning thinking something's going to happen, and something else does. But we still sell cars, and we're very, very challenged, but we're very happy people. This auto show is amazing, and what you accomplish here, you should be very proud of. And you are the future of our automotive industry, and by looking at everything that you do here and everybody here, our future is in good hands. So thank you again and for allowing me to speak, and have a great show and have a great time.
Thank you, Rick. I would like everybody to be sure they grab one of these programs and read through it. There's a lot of good stories and good articles. And anyone that I forgot to mention is in here. So that way everyone's been organized. Right. So, rain sucks. But we don't see, if you look around here, all the people that have been working really hard, they're sunburned. It's been sunny out, we're setting up, and they've been sweating a lot. We don't see that wet stuff as rain, we see it as refreshing. So, we're just going to cool down today, we're going to enjoy it. We're going to get off to a slower pace. We're going to pick up all weekend, and we're going to increase attendance this year. So if everybody can help in any way they can, invite their friends, family, that'd be fantastic. And we always recognize everyone involved, but I think someone that we don't recognize enough is the students themselves. The captains, the co-captains, the ambassadors. They're the ones that do all the labor that I tell them to, Nicole tells them to, Julie tells them to, Mark tells them to. So, but they're the hardest working. Without them, we wouldn't have the show. They're out there with a smiling face while they're lugging sandbags around, setting up fencing. While they're in the tents, they have more knowledge than probably some of the dealerships in town. The product knowledge and what you can learn from our students is phenomenal. They're an incredible group of people, and they're not like any others. We have a creed, and it's a pretty good creed, I must admit. I'm not going to go through it. It's available. But I think the creed, some parts that were left out, is we don't see speed limits as speed limits. We see them as the minimum. We don't see a curve in the road as an obstacle. We see it as a challenge and a lot of fun. We see rain as an opportunity to relax, cool down, and get set up for tomorrow. So I'd like to raise the flag outside and have a nice sunny day, but instead we have some wonderful people that are going to bring a couple flags over, and we're going to give them a round of applause, and that's going to be the official opening of the 2012 Georgian College Auto Show. Just in case I forgot, which I may have, we have one more special guest. It's very important. Last but not least, and almost forgotten, but not. We have the president of SAC, which is Katrina Sutton. And SAC does a lot as well for our show. I think they might give us food and money. They help support Kids Zone, and they help promote the show through their resources as well. So, Katrina.
So on behalf of the Students Administrative Council and 10,000 full-time students and 30,000 part-time, at Georgian College it is my honor to thank each and every one of you for supporting our educational journey by being here today and experiencing the 27th annual Georgian College Student Run Auto Show. As a new SAC president, I'm learning each day that being a good leader requires supporting events and activities that connect our students with our local community while also providing excellent hands-on experience, such as the auto show. By aligning with our college strategic plan, Connect, Inspire, Transform, the Auto Show Committee has selected the theme, Aspire, Believe, and Succeed. After a quick look around the grounds today, I'm happy to think they have. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and best wishes for your show over the weekend. Thank you.
Just so you know, that was intentional because it wasn't a loud enough round of applause for opening ceremonies. So, with that said, the official opening of the Georgian College Auto Show, we're going to bring out the flags. Let's get a hoorah. Hoorah! Awesome. Those are fantastic. Alright, so with that said, the show is open. Go out, enjoy it, grab a passport, make sure you visit each manufacturer for a chance to win a gift card. Right on. Thanks everybody for coming out.